Alright, what is up everyone? Welcome to the video. Today we're going to be talking about 5 things that I love about my Sony A6300. So I have owned this camera for about 3 or 4 months now, which I know isn't a very long time, but believe me, it's long enough to fall in love with it. I absolutely love this thing, and after some extensive use, I thought I would make this video to help anyone that's looking to buy this camera. It may tip you more towards buying it. There are negative things about this camera, but we're going to focus on the positives today, because positive vibes are the best kind of vibes. That was wet. Now, kicking things off with point number 1, this is probably the most obvious thing about this camera, and that is the power to size ratio. This thing is very small, but it packs a punch. Don't let the size put you off. That sounds wrong. But all jokes aside, I am genuinely shocked with how well this thing performs. For how small it is. It's very small, very compact, and it's just great for traveling around. Just chuck it in your bag. Don't chuck it because you'll break it. But put it in your bag and it's just easy. You can take it anywhere and you've still got awesome quality. On to point number 2, and this is one of the main reasons why I picked up this camera, and that is the insanely fast autofocus. Now, when I was looking for a new camera, I wanted to get something that I could use for my paid shoots, but I also wanted to be able to use it for vlogging as well, and that is why this camera is absolutely perfect for that. The autofocus is insane, it is very, very quick. I think they've upgraded it again on the A6500, which has recently come out, but still, this is very, very good. I can't remember the exact details, but I'll throw them up on the screen now. I think it's quicker than the Canon 80D, but I am just astonished with how well this thing autofocus is. And what I love as well is the fact that you can control the speed of the autofocus. So if you want it to do nice and slow pulls in, you can put it to do that. If you want it to be fast for those fast vlogging movements, if you're filming action sports, anything like that, you can chuck that on, and it's also got facial recognition for when you are vlogging, which is obviously ideal. Okay, point number 3, there you go, I'm testing out the autofocus for you there. But point number 3 is probably a stupid one. You're going to be like, why are you saying this? There's lots of cameras that have this function, but this is my first ever camera that has had built-in Wi-Fi. And if you're wondering what the hell, why would you want Wi-Fi? Basically what you can do is you can shoot footage or you can shoot photos, and you can download an app on your phone, and you can literally send them from the camera straight to your phone within about a minute or less. Now obviously this is perfect if you're out and about and you want to take a shot and get it up on your Instagram, on your Facebook, whatever you want. The main reason I use it is to throw stuff up on the Instagram story. I love utilizing the Instagram story for more of a professional feel, and instead of just whipping out your camera and taking a standard iPhone photo or whatever, you can use your camera, take a really high quality photo and get it up on your story with pretty much no hassle at all. So I absolutely love that feature. I know lots of cameras have it, but it's my video, so I can say what reasons I want. Okay, on to point number 4, and that is the in-camera navigation. I absolutely love the way this camera's set up. A lot of people don't like it, but I love the fact that you've got custom buttons and that you can map them to do whatever you want. Again, I know a lot of cameras have this, but this is my first camera where you can actually make custom settings and things like that. So I've adjusted it so I can punch in and zoom in, change the record button, because one of the crap things about this camera, actually no, we'll save that for another video. But yeah, the navigation on this camera is awesome. It's easy to cycle through all the settings, and it's just not overcomplicated like some systems are, so I absolutely love that. Right, on to the final point, which is point number 5. Have we saved the best till last? I think we have. It is the slow motion on this camera. So I think this is probably my favorite point of the whole video, and that is the slow-mo on this camera. This thing can record 1080p, 120 frames per second, and as I said as point number 1, for the size of this thing, that is absolutely crazy. It's a very small camera, and the fact that it can do that is just awesome. The slow-mo is really, really smooth on it, and it's something that I love, especially seeing as I film a lot of action sort of videos, fitness, I like my car stuff. It just helps a lot for different, diverse, nice, smooth slow motion. That was a lot of words in one. Yeah. Also, one little bonus point is that this thing records in 4K as well. For me, that wasn't a main reason that I bought this camera, but it's always good to have that, especially if you're doing paid shoots. It's good to offer that on your website or to companies. So there are 5 points that I love about this camera. Obviously I could say a lot more, but I've narrowed it down to those. If you own this camera, please drop a comment down below. Let me know what your favorite things are. If you're thinking about getting this camera, then any questions you have, drop them down below and I will do my best to answer them. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I enjoyed filming this style of video. If you have enjoyed it, drop a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Keep creating, as my t-shirt says, a shout out to James Matthews, and I will catch you guys in the next one. I don't got reason to